Celebrations on the streets as reports of a coup filter through, but too early for the UN to confirm developments, although the Secretary-General is urging calm.
We're following from here with great concern the developments on the ground in Burundi. The Secretary-General urgently calls on all parties to exercise calm and restraint. He reminds all Burundian leaders of the need to preserve peace and stability in a country that has suffered so grievously from previous bouts of violence. We're continuing to evaluate the developments on the ground as the situation is very fluid.
The UN envoy Said Djinnit, who has been facilitating political dialogue in the country, is now in Tanzania for a regional summit on the situation in Burundi. Given reports of the coup in Burundi, is the UN now ready to say that it might have been a bad idea for President Nkurunziza to seek a third term?
On a more general note, I think I would refer you back to the Secretary General's, I think, very direct language that he used at the recent African Union summit, where he said people around the world have expressed their concern about leaders who refuse to leave office when their terms end. And he says, I share those concerns.
This is what the UN chief said at the AU summit in January.
I urge leaders in Africa and around the world to respect constitutional and legal term limits on their terms of office. I call on them to listen to their people and respect their wishes and aspirations expressed through the democratic process.
Asked, therefore, if the UN supported the coup in Burundi,
I don't think anybody is welcoming or recognizing a coup, which is an unconstitutional change of power. I think as what we know now is that the situation remains very fluid. We're trying to get more details as to what's actually going on the ground in Bujumbura.
France has requested an urgent meeting of the Security Council, which could happen later Wednesday or on Thursday. Sherwin Bryceby's SABC News.